Hello, everybody. It's Josh, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the latest episode of Doctor Who, Fugitive of the Judoon. I wanted to do this on Monday, but I kept putting it off because I kept forgetting, and I thought, what's a better time to do a video than being ill and tired? This is just gonna be a shortish video. The only reason I'll do these sort of reviews is if anything big happens. So yes, I have some notes here, and I'll just share my thoughts. So the first thing I have here is no cold open. We all thought that there was going to be cold opens for the whole show, but it was only actually Spyfall Part 1, and kind of Spyfall Part 2, but not really, because in Spyfall Part 2 it was previous on Doctor Who, which was kind of weird, but I kind of liked it. But after that, we had no more cold opens, which is kind of weird. The whole bit with Ruth at the start would have been a good cold open, and then the Doctor comes to Earth, and then that would be the end of the cold open. So the next thing is pacing issues. I've not seen anybody else talk about this yet, but to me the pacing just felt really weird. Um, because at the start it was all nice and calm and slow, and then when the Judoon come to Earth, it just goes really fast, and then it slows down again when we are going to the lighthouse. I don't know. It's just really weird. I don't like it. Next thing is the Judoon design. I really like the Judoon this episode. In my opinion, it's better than Smith and Jones. The Judoon look more realistic, and they were animatronics, so someone was controlling them. They weren't CGI. Maybe some of it was CGI, but I'm pretty sure most of it was animatronics, which I really love. I love practical effects. It works really well most of the time. Oh yes, the Gallifrey theme. Oh, I love the new Gallifrey theme. It's kind of sad to see the old Gallifrey theme go. I really liked it, but since the composer has changed, I don't know why. Maybe he just quit the last one. But yeah, since the composer has changed, all the music has changed. I'm really excited to see what they do with the Cybermen, because the last time we saw the Cybermen with the last composer, it was like big horns and stuff. It was just great. Hopefully this isn't worse. Hopefully it's more dramatic. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, I did like the platoon of Judoon on the moon reference. When I understood it, it was really nice to see. And yeah, one of the things I didn't really like about this episode is when the Judoon were aiming for the house, and the target effect that looked very cheap. I don't know why it looked like that. It just looked very weird. Okay, so here's the big thing. Captain Jack is back. Like, what? Who would think that he'd be back? Nobody at all. The last time we saw him in the Doctor Who universe, I'm pretty sure was 2011, and in the Doctor Who, the whole show, I'm pretty sure that was 2008. It's just crazy to see him back. We've heard little references and stuff to him, but nothing that he came back. But I'm concerned because I don't think he's coming back this season. Apparently, Chris Chibnall said that he's not going to come back in season 12, which is just makes me really sad, because Chris Chibnall had tons of things in this episode that could have made Doctor Who better again. Like bringing back Jack meeting the Doctor, the 13th Doctor. Imagine that, him meeting a incarnation that he's never met before, uh, the female Doctor. That'd just be amazing. Another thing I didn't like about this episode is how Yaz, when they're in the house, she says, "Oh yeah, I'll distract them by talking about police. I speak their language." But when they go down, they're just like, "Oh yeah, there's no fugitive in the house." So yeah, she didn't really say anything about police. She didn't really say anything. It was mostly Ryan. So yeah, that was a bit weird. Okay, so this is another thing I don't like. Ruth. She's apparently the doctor, and it's looking like it's the theory where she's the doctor before William Hartnell. That theory, which I really don't like, because William Hartnell is the first doctor. He'll always be the first doctor. Like, nobody can be the first doctor except from him. Also, if it is that theory, that doesn't make any sense, because she had the police box style of the TARDIS, which doesn't make sense, because William Hartnell, his first episode, The Unearthly Child, he says, "Oh, it's stayed, that's not right."
It's still a police box.
Referring to the TARDIS. So that wouldn't make much sense if she was before Hartnell. It just doesn't make sense. And in The Impossible Girl, I think it's called, the episode where or is it the name of the doctor? I think it's called that. The episode where Clara goes into the big time stream thing and goes back and sees every version of the doctor. She doesn't see before Hartnell. She only sees Hartnell to Matt Smith. Obviously, it still doesn't make that much sense, because there's obviously Jodie Whittaker as the doctor, but that doesn't matter because they wouldn't know that far ahead at the time. And yeah, she saw William Hartnell as the first doctor stealing the TARDIS when it wasn't a police box.
Doctor? Doctor?
Yes? What is it? What do you want?
Sorry, but you're about to make a very big mistake. Don't steal that one, steal this one. The navigation system's knackered, but you'll have much more fun.
So yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for there to be a regeneration cycle before Hartnell. Although I don't like it being the idea of her being a regeneration cycle before Hartnell. I really did like the TARDIS design. It was really nice. That's probably one of my favourite TARDIS designs ever. Also, I forgot to say this earlier on, but Chris Chibnall said that she's definitely the Doctor. Ruth is definitely the Doctor. It's no parallel universe or anything, which I really hate. I wonder where she's going to be in the Doctor's timeline. That's kind of cool to find out. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I would give Fugitive of the Judoon 8.5 out of 10. I've seen many people give it that, but I thought before I saw any reviews, I was like, yeah, this is definitely an 8.5. It's probably one of Jodie Whittaker's best episodes ever. So yes, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you, well, I won't see you, but you'll see me in the next video. Anyway, goodbye!